Greetings fellow earthlings and welcome to this AI only tournament for Thrones of Britannia. Here are the armies and let's go. And the battle begins. The Gaelics versus the Sea Kings. Which AI will win? Both are battling for the victory now. This is where it starts to get important as well. I think the Sea Kings have one win and one loss, so it's not too important for them. But I think the Gaelics have to win this to get a chance of getting into the grand final. I think. I could be wrong with that. Overall, the Gaelics are outnumbered by about 200 soldiers. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they fight this battle. It's a slightly different map as well. It's got a little bit of high ground in there, mostly all being flat with no trees to make it fair. But I still think this map is fair, but it's a little bit different to the other ones. It should be interesting. Ooh! So, the Sea Kings are coming in with their armies. Their cavalry charge on the flank, and it looks like they've caught the Gaelics a little bit off guard. And bang! Right into them. It was spearmen that were charged, so they didn't do too much damage. And I think the Gaelics should be able to solve this problem. Yeah, they're killing the cavalry. I think that actually worked in the Gaelics' favour overall. Because their cavalry charged the spearmen and yeah, tore them apart. But the Gaelics are moving in now that the Sea Kings are moving in now that the Gaelics are a little bit disorganised. Even though the Sea Kings have lost a cavalry unit, I think. Yeah, they're charging in with other stuff, so I think they can still recover. And there we go, they caught them again off guard with another cavalry charge. The missiles are starting to come in, the dogs have been let loose. And they got demolished. The dogs just got torn apart. They did manage to sort of mess up the Sea King formation a little bit so that the Gaelic spearmen could come in and cause a bit of problems, but it's not too big of a thing. Looks like the Sea Kings are trying to flank around them as well. Over here they do have their general in on the front line. The Gaelics have charged their general into some axemen. He could possibly win this engagement here, or he might not be. It looks like the Sea Kings are bringing in some reinforcements, and no, there they are. They've realised best pull the general out of it. The Gaelics are starting to lose a unit right now. They're about to break. Sorry, I was thinking about something completely different there. Just completely lost track of what's going on. So the Gaelics have lost some units, they're starting to break a little bit. They're really disorganised over here with the archers. But the AI seems a little bit lost right now. They're starting to flee as well. And there's like some missile skirmish over here with the cavalry. It looks like the Gaelics are going to get the upper hand over here. But over here on the actual front they are starting to struggle. They've sent some cavalry and can they turn it around? Probably not. They are up against a lot of spearmen, so that cav charge probably isn't going to really do anything. The balance of power is starting to lean slightly into the Sea King's favour. They both have about the same amount of units now as well, so yeah, I think this is going to be a Sea King victory that should place them at 2 wins and 0 losses, but the battle's not over yet. The Gaelics are moving around, they're starting to break one Sea King unit. They can still turn this battle around. They're breaking some Sea Kings over there as well.
The enemy general is dead.
The Sea Kings have lost their general. He's died. He's also breaking as well. Whereas the Gaelic general is still fighting over here, about to break some Vikings. The Sea Kings are technically Vikings, and the Sea Kings have broken over here as well. The balance of power just completely flipped into Gaelic's hands, and yeah, I called it too early. I said that I think the Sea Kings have it, and no. The Gaelics have proven me wrong. It looks like the Gaelics are going to possibly take a win. Ah, yeah, almost certainly now if you look at that balance of power there. They outnumber them 2-1. 2-1. That's it. The Gaelics actually pulled it back after such a disastrous start, where they lost a lot of units. Balanced power started to go into the Sea Kings' favour. They managed to pull it back, and it's a Gaelic victory. Well done to the Gaelics. Shame on your Sea Kings. How did you possibly lose that battle? So they did lose a lot of men, both the Gaelics, but yeah, they got a lot of kills at the end and managed to recover. 121 was the best. Yeah, wow. That was not what I expected. I thought the Sea Kings had it. But in the final minute, the Gaelics just turned it around by killing the general and doing a few good manoeuvres. And, oh, actually 138 with that swordsman. Yeah, well done, Gaelics. They get a win. Sea Kings get a loss. Hope you're enjoying the series so far, and goodbye. So, I want to end this video off a little bit differently to the others, and I want to talk about the scoreboard right now. Each faction plays 4 battles in total, so the English play the Welsh, the Gaelics, the Vikings, the Sea Kings, and all of that. And I want to talk about my opinions of which faction is going to make it into the grand final. It's the top 2 factions, so the 2 with the most wins overall, that make it into the grand final. If it's a little bit undecided which one has the most wins, like if the Welsh have 3 wins and the Sea Kings have 3 wins and the English have 4, then there'll be like a playoff between the Welsh and the Sea Kings. No, we'll actually look back and see who won the battle between the Welsh and the Sea Kings and see who goes forward there. That's how we'll do it. So yeah, I want to say that first of all, England, brilliant start, 2-0 lead. I think they're definitely going to make it to the grand final. Yeah, it's looking very good in their favour right now. And they've still got 2 more battles to win. They could end up with a 4-0 lead. Or it could be a 2-2 lead, and they might not even make it into the final. That is certainly a possibility that can be considered. The tournament is far from over yet. Well, actually, there's about 3 matches left, but you know what I mean. Yeah. The Welsh, they've got 1 more battle left to fight. If they win that 1 more battle, then they're probably going to make it into the grand final. The Gaelics are... It's very unlikely the Gaelics are going to make it into the grand final. Why? It's because they've played all 4 matches already. So yes, they do have 2 wins, they've also got 2 losses. And they're not going to play any more matches, so they're stuck. 2 wins is the furthest they can go. Whereas the Welsh, the Sea Kings and the English can all make it to 3 wins or more. So the Gaelics, yeah, not looking good for them. They might be able to make it into 3rd place if they're lucky, but I think the Gaelics are going to end up with, more than likely, actually, no, a 3rd or 4th place for the Gaelics, more than likely. The Vikings, they're gone. If they get a win in their next match, and the Sea Kings get 2 losses, then all of a sudden they will tie at 4th place, which is the best they can do right now. If this doesn't happen, if the Vikings lose or the Sea Kings win 1 match, then all of a sudden, no, they're last place. The Vikings completely lost. The Vikings humiliated themselves in this entire tournament, and they'll be in last place. The Sea Kings can still make it into a grand final. Even though that they've only got 1 win, they've still got 2 more matches to play. If they win both of those matches, then it's going to look very good for them. In fact, even if they just win 1 match, they still have a potential to get into the grand final. The second one will more just not guarantee it because it's still a little bit undecided, but yeah, it'll help them. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you're enjoying the entire tournament so far. I know I'm definitely enjoying recording it. I want to do one with Medieval 2 Total War as well in a couple of weeks' time. Undecided yet though. I've got a review coming out for this game as well in a couple of weeks. It's like everything else, it's going to be a normal video but with my own unique twist on it. I'm going to compare it to other Total War games, which I don't think anyone else has done. So, hope you enjoyed this video, hope you enjoyed this little discussion about the tournament at the end, and goodbye.